Ecuador competed at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, from 5 to 21 August 2016. This was the nation's 13th consecutive appearance at the Olympics, although it first competed at the 1924 Summer Olympics in Paris. Athletics. Ecuadorian athletes have so far achieved qualifying standards in the following athletics events. Keynote ranks given for track events are within the athlete's heat only. Q equals qualified for the next round. Q equals qualified for the next round as a fastest loser or, in field events, by position without achieving the qualifying target. Near equals national record. NA equals round not applicable for the event. By equals athlete not required to compete in round. Nanometer equals no mark. Men-women boxing. Ecuador has entered 4 boxers to compete in each of the following weight classes into the Olympic boxing tournament. Carlos Andres Mena had claimed his Olympic spot with a semi-final victory at the 2016 American qualification tournament in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Meanwhile, London 2012 Olympians Carlos Cuerpo and Marlo Delgado, along with heavyweight boxer Julio Cesar Castillo, secured additional places on the Ecuadorian roster at the 2016 APB and WSB Olympic qualifier in Vargas, Venezuela. Canoeing. Sprint. Ecuadorian canoeists have qualified 1 boat in each of the following events through the 2015 ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships. Qualification legend. FA equals qualify to final. FB equals qualify to final B. Cycling. Road. Ecuador has qualified 1 rider in the men's Olympic road race by virtue of his top 20 individual ranking in the 2015 UCI America Tour. BMX. Ecuadorian riders qualified for 1 men's quota place for BMX at the Olympics, as a result of the nation's top 4 finish in the UCI BMX individual ranking list of May 31, 2016. Equestrian. Ecuador has entered 1 eventing rider into the Olympic equestrian competition by virtue of a top 2 finish from a combined group of North, Central, and AMP South America in the individual FEI Olympic rankings. Eventing. Judo. Ecuador has qualified 3 judokas for each of the following weight classes at the Games. Lenin Preciado and Freddy Figueroa were ranked among the top 22 eligible judokas for men in the IJF World Ranking list of May 30, 2016, while London 2012 Olympian Estefania Garcia at women's half middleweight earned a continental quota spot from the Pan American region, as Ecuador's top-ranked judoka outside of direct qualifying position. Rowing. Ecuador has qualified 1 boat in the men's single sculls for the Olympics at the 2016 Latin American Continental Qualification Regatta in Valparaiso, Chile, signifying the nation's Olympic sporting debut. Qualification legend. FA equals final A. FB equals final B. FC equals final C. FD equals final D. FA equals final E. FF equals final F. SAR B equals semi-finals A. B. SC D equals semi-finals C. D. SHA F equals semi-finals E. F. QF equals quarterfinals. R equals repechage. Shooting. Ecuador has qualified 1 shooter in the women's pistol events by virtue of her best finish at the American Continental Championships and other selection competitions, as long as she obtained a minimum qualifying score by March 31, 2016. Qualification legend. Q equals qualify for the next round. Q equals qualify for the bronze medal. Swimming. Ecuadorian swimmers have so far achieved qualifying standards in the following events, and potentially won at the Olympic selection time. Triathlon. Ecuador has entered one triathlete to compete at the Games. London 2012 Olympian Elizabeth Bravo was selected as the highest-ranked triathlete from the Americas in the women's event based on the ITU points list. Weightlifting. Ecuadorian weightlifters have qualified 2 women's quota places for the Rio Olympics based on their combined team standing by points at the 2014 and 2015 IWF World Championships. A single men's Olympic spot had been added to the Ecuadorian roster by virtue of a top 7 national finish at the 2016 Pan American Championships. The team must allocate these places to individual athletes by June 20, 2016. Wrestling. Ecuador has qualified 2 wrestlers for each of the following weight classes into the Olympic competition. One of them finished in the top 2 final to book an Olympic spot in the men's Greco-Roman 59 kg at the 2016 Pan American qualification tournament, while the other had claimed the remaining Olympic slot in the women's freestyle 58 kg to round out the Ecuadorian roster at the initial meet of the World Qualification Tournament in Ulaanbaatar. Key VT victory by fall. PP decision by points, the loser with technical points. PO decision by points, the loser without technical points. Saint decision by points, the loser without technical points and a margin of victory of at least 8 to 10 points.